Farming Jasmium in the Sheol of Dune Awakening is incredibly important, but take it from me, doing so with an ornithopter is not the vibe. Instead, you can build this easy bunker to farm Jasmium in comfort and style, and today I'll show you how. The requirements are on screen now. You can build this with any set, not just Chome of course, and I built this base right here, though you can build it anywhere outside the radiation zone, but preferably close to the world border. So without further ado, let's get started. Firstly, I placed a regular subfief and then used the foundation trick to get it one foundation above ground level. Depending on where you build, this might be a bit tricky. Real estate in the Sheol comes at a premium for sure. You may need to raise the subfief a smidge higher depending on your terrain, but you do want to make sure your ramps at the front will touch the ground. Next, I built up the base plate. This is nice and simple, a 4x4 of foundations with 2 ramps at the front as shown on the blueprint. Cut the build in half with foundations and add stairs on either side to form the garage section. Add single tile extensions on either side of the ramps at the front, and then it's time for the first part of the roof. Build ramps running all the way up to the 4th tile in, then down a single tile to what will later be the back wall. As for the walls themselves, they are stupidly easy. Just fill in underneath the roof with basically whatever you like. I used wall 2s on the first tile with a bunch of windows mixed in, with wall 1s on the second tile to smooth out the curve. As you're building the walls, you use triangle walls as well to merge into the roof structure above, and I also added passageways on opposite walls to make traversal a bit smoother. Next, build a temporary set of 2 tile high walls at the front and merge them into the roof. Add a strip of floors on top, and then build another ramp roof structure in the same design, but forward 1 tile so the centre will be higher than the sides. In the newly created gap, use roof covers to create a shaped window, then use regular and inverted triangle walls to fill the gaps between the side and main roof. When it's complete, you can then remove the 2 floor pieces over the entrance. Back outside, remove the top tile from each of the front walls and replace it with triangle walls, then extend the central roof by adding ramps over the entrance as shown, and then when you're done, place the 2x2 pentashield in the gap. Lastly, something optional, though nice to have, is a storage rack. You will have to use observer ceilings here if you're using aluminium storage boxes, as they can't fit underneath the regular Chome ceilings. It's a standard single tile double rack with 4 aluminium boxes and 2 metal. You can of course extend this out further though if you want even more storage. Finally, we now have our complete Sheol farming bunker. This base is ridiculously simple, taking maybe 10 minutes to set up, and I moved all of the supplies in one go, but it provides a ton of utility. The Sheol really doesn't demand anything more than a box really, but if you want to farm in style, this is the way to go. Plenty of space inside for storage, your buggy, and anything else you need. Now, whenever you do need more of that precious Jasmium crystal, you can come over here, hop in the buggy and take a short ride over to the irradiated islands, meaning not only can you carry more Jasmium inside your buggy, but your cut array will make your trips faster and far more efficient. The plentiful storage back at the bunker is perfect for holding these crystals, and moving them back to your main base is also easy. By placing this farming base right next to the world border, you can fast travel with ease. If your main base is also near a world border, you can simply fly out of the map and come back in at the closest entry point to your main base, saving time and thousands of kilometers, especially if you're lugging your crystal around in an assault orney. Speaking from experience, I didn't bother building a Sheol farming base when trying to transition into tier 5, and that's not something I would recommend that you replicate. Having a base and a buggy here makes life a whole lot easier, and you can also farm the plentiful spice blows in the Sheol with ease too. Overall, this is a simple though very welcome utility to have. Thanks for watching, I hope you found this build helpful. Let me know what builds you'd like to see next. I've been thinking about doing a deep desert starter base, so let me know if that's something you'd like to see. A massive thanks to our wonderful esteemed coffee cultist for continuing to support the channel over on Patreon. Do check out the Patreon page through the link in the description. There's early access to videos, wallpapers, video credits, build blueprints and much more, and joining us helps out the channel massively. Take care, and I'll see you soon.